John, Whitby Town advancing in the FA Cup, but I'm by where they made hard work of that.
They did make hard work of it. Like we said to the lads there, the main thing is we're in the draw for the next round. But yeah, we did it the hard way. But like you say, we've been disappointed with our home form. Like last week, we've gone in there after a loss, so it's a lot better now we've won. But we've done it the hard way, not the way we wanted to do it, but we've got over the line.
Yeah, and in terms of how the first half panned out, a couple of. It sort of took a while for both sides to really settle into the game. Big chance for Prescot just before Whitby scored, and after that let off, I'm sure they've been delighted to see the net ball jobs end.
Yeah, definitely. And goals change games, and if their chance goes in, it could be a completely different game. And we're chasing the game, but thankfully it never. So it rode our luck a little bit, but we got the chance at the end and put it away. So, and it was good just to go 2 up as well, but disappointing to concede. And it was, don't get me wrong, it was a great free kick, but we should do better in the build up to that.
Yeah, in terms of Whitby's 2 goals, well, a theme that we've seen quite a bit this season, just very much a quick 1-2, isn't it? He scored one, and a few minutes later, Adam Gell getting in the act.
Yeah, it was a good finish by Gelly. He scored a couple this season, which is good. The other people are joining in. I think last year we struggled for goals, but there seem to be goals coming from all different positions, which is good. But we just need to. We concede far too many chances, we think. And again, today we conceded a few chances, but we let one in, so yeah.
Yeah, and it was that free kick they mentioned there, Shane Bland was always going to struggle to save that one anyway, but I suppose the pleasing aspect being the second half, a couple of hairy moments, but on the whole, managing to defend resolutely, which is something we perhaps haven't seen the last few weeks.
Yeah, like we said at half time, the next goal is crucial, and nobody got it. The longer the game goes on, if you put yourself in their shoes, they'll be telling their players stay in the game, and they might nick something at the end, which is what they try to do. We just had to. The longer we didn't get that goal, it was going to be tipped, it was going to change. We had to defend, and to be fair, the lads did put the bodies on the line, and they defended the 2-1.
Yeah, and in terms of that second half as well, it's sort of one of those games you might expect a low league opposition coming here and. To get through in the competition, they're going to have to throw everything out with Whitby, so I'm sure you would have prepared the lads for something like that towards the end.
Yeah, of course, it's a cup game, and I'm always a bit wary of cup games. So I've been in dressing rooms or teams where you're expected to win and you get knocked out by lower teams, but I've also been the underdog and you beat the team, so I'm always a bit sceptical of cup games, and I think the lads dealt with it well today. It was a tough game. Don't get me wrong, they made it harder than it should have been, but it's a cup game at the end of the day, and the most important thing is we got over the line, but like you say, we made hard work of it, rode our luck a little bit, but I think overall, the right team went through.
Yeah, and in terms of your team selection, well, a few changes from that defeat against Rhinos last week, but a new name coming back in, Connor Smith. How do you feel he got on his first appearance back in Whitby shirt anyway?
Yeah, no, Connor, obviously we're well aware of Connor and his capabilities. Adds another body, freshens the dressing room up a little bit, new face. He knows half the lads anyway. Thought he did alright, thought he did well. Like I say, it wasn't a great team performance. There was spells in there that was pleasing, but there was lots of stuff that we know can improve. And like I say, we didn't do it the way we wanted to do it, but we got over there in the end, and Connor's come in and we've got to win.
Yeah, and this, in terms of preparation this week, managed to avoid the Tuesday night replay. Potentially could have been there with how the second half panned out, but FC United away next Saturday, and that's one of those games that's in the past between the two sides always been a bit of an entertaining one. It's one of those games that you can really show your true footballing ability. Yeah,
it's a game that we want to play in every week. You want to look forward to playing every game, but they're the games that lads play football for, really. I think it's always an enjoyable game against FC United, home and away. It's always entertaining because we do deep down we do want to play good football. I know sometimes teams make it hard for us here at our place, which is disappointing. But it seems when we go to those type of teams, it's a decent, entertaining game. And I think last year was 3-3 away, so heart in the mouth sometimes. But that's what you play football for. Go to those type of arenas and stuff like that.
Yeah, and in terms of personnel as well, you might hope to have a few more players back. Junior Mondale perhaps one that could be in contention next week.
Yeah, fingers crossed Junior should be okay for next week. I know we've got Priestley as well, but I'm not sure he'll be quite ready for next week. Obviously it would be brilliant if he is, but we're not sure. We'll have to just keep an eye on him. But hopefully we can welcome Junior back, and there's another number into the squad and another attacking option at the moment, which is crucial.
Which you don't know.